Hi everybody, my name's Taylor Bowerman and my topic presentation is on arranged marriages in Pakistan. So before we jump right into arranged marriages, there's 4 different types of marriages in Pakistan that we kind of need to know the definition of. One's an arranged marriage, one's a semi-arranged marriage, one is a love marriage, and a forced marriage. So I'm going to just briefly touch on those bottom 3 and then we'll come back to arranged marriage. So a semi-arranged marriage is where the parents pick the best suitor for their daughter, just like a regular arranged marriage, but the bride and the groom have had several interactions prior to the wedding so that there's a sense of familiarity before marrying. Interesting note is it's an 89% success rate for semi-arranged marriages. Forced marriage, the Foreign and Commonwealth Office came out with this statement in 2016 saying, forced marriage is a criminal offense. A forced marriage is one in which one or both spouses do not, or in this case of some adults with learning or physical disabilities or mental incapacity, cannot consent to the marriage and violence, threats, or any other form of coercion is involved. Coercion may include emotional force, physical force, or the threat of a physical force, and financial pressure. In an arranged marriage, both parties have consented to the union but can still refuse to marry if they choose so. So there's the difference between forced and arranged marriage. The sad thing is in 2016, 612 cases of forced marriages were reported. So that doesn't even count the ones that were not reported. And then the other one is a love marriage. It's also known as a court marriage. It's kind of like the traditional sense of dating in America where 2 people fall in love after courting. It's a 60% success rate for love marriages, which is interesting to note that it is lower than the other types of marriages. And this is becoming more common because of the education and technology and the traditional online dating types of things. So jumping into arranged marriages, so it's where the parents choose the most suitable husband for their daughter, and then the man's parents are the ones to accept or reject the proposal. Sometimes the bride and the groom have never met before, and then the choice of the husband reflects the values and beliefs of the parents. A cool, interesting fact that I found was that this tradition is actually a sign of respect and love, and that allowing parents to choose their spouse is a way that the child can show the parents that they trust them. So going on. 2/3 of arranged marriages in Pakistan are to someone with close biological relationships. And this is called a consanguineous marriage, which is defined as second cousins or closer. And so there's that little quote in the middle that kind of gives us why this biological relationship happens. And you can read that, but just for the sake of time, I'm just going to move forward. And just to sum up that quote in the middle, they do marry second cousins or closer because they like to keep the family inner circle really tight knit. It's also easier in a marriage because most of the issues in a marriage come from family, cultural, monetary, or religious issues. Marrying family eliminates most of these issues. They also believe that marrying someone in the same family allows the girl to adjust more quickly because she's already familiar with the way the family works. There's a 77% success rate for complete arranged marriages. So you've got all those success rates. Love marriage is the lowest, and then arranged marriage is 77, and then semi-arranged is 89. Unfortunately, one of the downsides is because of the close relationship, there is a lot of epilepsy and health issues that come with reproduction of close family. Okay, that's arranged marriages in Pakistan. Thanks, everybody.